بسم الله الرحمن الرحيم. أحبائي طلاب وطالبات الصف الثالث ثانوي بقسمين العلمي والأدبي، أهلا ومرحبا بكم إلى تمرين جديد لهذا اليوم. تمريننا لهذا اليوم 2.8 C Listening Activities. أتمنى أن ينال رغبتكم. In the name of Allah, the most gracious, the most merciful, our students of the third year, hello and welcome to our exercise lesson today. Our exercise lesson today 2.8 C, okay, about listening activities. I hope that you understand it and practice it a lot. Okay, if you look at the structure here, C, exercise C 2.8, we have two pupils. Okay, pupil number 1 and pupil number 2. And try to answer the questions. This is the questions, okay, for the pupil 1 and pupil 2. Here, pupil 1, if you are Clive Jones, remember our lesson about the Clive Jones in exercise B, okay. Listen and answer this question, if you remember, okay. Write notes. Now listen carefully about the Clive Jones and news and try to answer this question.
And now the time is 6 o'clock. Here is the news. First, the headlines. Hurricane Jane brings death and destruction to the northern Philippines. Izuku, the Japanese car manufacturing company, has decided to build a factory in Wales. And here in London, archaeologists believe they have found the remains of Shakespeare's theatre, the Globe.
Earlier beliefs that Hurricane Jane would devastate Manila, the capital of the Philippines, have now proved to be false. Weathermen had warned that Manila was in the direct path of the hurricane, and the people in the capital were preparing for the worst. Thousands of people left their homes and moved to the safety of higher ground. However, late last night, Hurricane Jane changed its path unexpectedly, hitting the northern part of the country instead. It is reported that 50 people have been killed, 17 people have been injured, and another 17 are still missing. Nearly 5,000 homes have been destroyed, and the damage is estimated at $10 million. The President of the Philippines visited the devastated area this morning to see the extent of the damage. The northern Philippines has been declared a disaster area, and international aid has been requested. Izuku, the Japanese car manufacturing company, has announced its intention to build a factory in Wales. Speaking in Cardiff this afternoon, Mr. Akibo Toshura, manager of the company, said that plans to build the factory were well advanced. A site has been found 20 kilometers from Cardiff, and building work will begin almost immediately. When the factory opens in a year from now, it will begin producing the Izuku Rolo, the company's best-selling small car. At first, there will be jobs for 700 workers. However, Mr. Toshura hopes to build other models from the company's range at a later date. It is estimated that the factory could be employing about 2,000 workers 4 years from now. And finally, an exciting find in southeast London. Archaeologists are almost certain that what they have found 6 meters under the ground is the Globe Theatre, where Shakespeare acted and where at least 12 of his plays were performed. Shakespeare partly owned the theatre, which was built in 1599. It was destroyed by fire in 1613 and rebuilt the following year. It was finally knocked down in 1644, when all plays were banned in England. It is believed that the theatre had between 6 and 24 sides, or might even have been shaped like a circle. So far, only parts of the walls have been found, so it is too early to say what the theatre's exact shape was. And now the weather forecast for the period until dawn tomorrow.